Once upon a time, in a quiet farming village nestled between mountains, lived two brothers, Ravi and Aman. They inherited a small patch of land from their father, who taught them that nothing in life comes without hard work. "Till the soil sow the seeds, water them daily," he used to say, "and the land will feed you." After their father passed, both brothers set out to honor his legacy. Every morning before the sun rose, Ravi was out in the fields. His hands were always caked with dirt, his brow dripping with sweat, his back aching by nightfall. He believed in hard work as a sacred ritual. Meanwhile, Aman, though respectful of their father's teachings, began to observe the land, the sky, and even the nearby markets. He noticed patterns, how some plants needed less water, how the sun fell on certain spots longer than others, how the nearby traders would pay more for exotic vegetables than the usual rice or wheat. One evening, as Ravi dragged a plow across the field, Aman sat under a tree with a notebook, sketching crop rotation plans and alternative farming methods he learned from a trader passing through. "You waste time while I sweat," Ravi scoffed. "You'll never get anywhere just thinking." Aman smiled and replied, "And maybe thinking will save us from breaking our backs for nothing." Weeks passed. Ravi's field looked neat and busy, filled with common grains. Aman's field looked strange, patches of unfamiliar herbs, small pools of water near odd-looking plants. Neighbors laughed. They mocked Aman for being lazy, for trying shortcuts. Ravi secretly felt proud. He was doing it the real way. But as the seasons turned, things began to shift. When harvest time came, Ravi's field yielded the usual crop, just enough to eat and sell a little. But Aman's land was full of surprises. He had grown a variety of herbs in high demand, used less water with an irrigation trick he learned, and sold a portion of his produce early to a restaurant in the city. Traders came looking for him. His profits tripled, and for the first time he wasn't exhausted, he was energized. When the village elders gathered to praise Aman's results, Ravi felt a sting in his chest. Not from jealousy, but from a realization. He had worked harder, but Aman had worked wiser. He had used thought as a tool, not just his hands. That night, as the village slept, Ravi walked into Aman's room and said, "I mocked your notebook, but I see now it wasn't laziness. It was a different kind of labor." Aman nodded. "Hard work is noble, but without direction, it's like rowing a boat in circles. Smart work doesn't mean less work. It means knowing where to paddle." From then on, the brothers combined their strengths, Ravi's grit and Aman's vision. Together, they transformed their land into the most successful farm in the region. And the village, once bound by tradition, began to evolve too. So remember this: hard work builds the foundation, but smart work builds the future. Don't just work for the sake of effort. Work with purpose. Think, adapt, learn. Because in life, the ones who move ahead aren't just those who sweat the most, but those who understand where their effort should go. Let this story remind you, the mind is just as mighty as the muscle, and when they work together, success becomes not just possible, but inevitable.